Kuwait, uno dei paesi con il più alto tasso di ricchezza pro capite del mondo. Sono venuto fin qui per scoprire se la ricchezza sfrenata, la fama e il successo sono sinonimi di felicità. Edoardo, che vive qui da 4 anni, mi sta portando a incontrare una persona molto speciale che mi aiuterà a trovare una risposta. Dove stiamo andando?
Adesso ti sto portando a casa di Fehaid Al-Deehani. Fehaid Al-Deehani è considerato eroe nazionale del Kuwait perché è la prima e per ora unica medaglia d'oro olimpica del Kuwait.
Andiamo a casa sua anche, ci ospita a casa sua.
Please come.
Here or here?
Whatever you prefer.
Choose your position.
Fehaid, such a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for you coming to my house. This is my pleasure to have you here in Kuwait, also in my house.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me because I know that I'm beside a national hero.
Thank you.
Everyone knows you because you won 2 bronze medal, 1 gold medal
In Olympic Games.
in Olympic Games.
That's good.
So I'm really glad to be here. You know, while I was coming here, I was thinking he was more emotional for his first medal, the first bronze medal, and probably was the first medal of the country too.
Yes.
Or you were more emotional, more excited for the golden medal?
To be honest, no. The gold was the best because of the circumstances of the Kuwait position that Olympic Games. We were suspended.
If I'm not wrong, you were risking not to even take part to the Olympic Games.
Yes, many member of parliament disagree our participations, but I have an order from the Highness Emir, His Majesty, asked me to participate this Olympic Games and also asked me to get gold medal. And I took this order as a very serious objective to reach that competition. Before the final, we were looking to the shooter, what is the final scores. My coach was Daniel Cioni,
That's here with
the
us.
best of the coaches. And he said, Fehaid, finish. No, you cannot go to the final. And I turned to him, I told him, it's never too late. It's never too late. And he said, no, but this is the situation. Finish. No final. The Chinese champion and the American champions miss target and become the same score of me. Then I told him, now we start. Then we go for shoot off. I entered the final and they got out. Then from that position, I got the gold medal. When I got the gold medal, immediately I turned to him and I said, it's never too late. And he remembered that.
Wow, I have shivers.
It's fantastic.
Maybe it was a strategy. He just wanted to push you. He wanted to tell you, you're not gonna do it. And then you did it.
He is one of the best coaches, I told you.
What was, in your opinion, something that you had in your character that brought you to win the gold medal?
I think the commitment. I have very good in commitment and practicing. I practice for 5 hours in the shooting range and 3 hours in the gym. It's 8 hours of my time and my kids' time, my family times. This is the one of the factors that push Fehaid Al-Deehani to that level. And also the challenge. I like the challenge. When I was a kid, I like to be challenged from others, but I don't start the challenge. This strategy, my father told me, Fehaid, always accept the challenge, but you don't ever start to challenge.
Okay.
If you start to challenge, you will lose. The third factor, which is support me too much, is I love my parents, my father and mother, and I obey everything for them. And because of that, God support me, 100%.
Are they proud of you?
Yes, of course. They are proud of me as a son more than a champion.
Which suggestion could you give to a young guy that wants to participate to the Olympic Games and wants to win, wants to become the best athlete in the world?
They have to work. They have to work too much. They have to get trained before practice. So many athletes, they practice before they get trained. And this is big problem.
What's the difference?
The difference, if you take the knowledge from coach, from school, from experienced people, this is train. Practicing is when you're repeating the knowledge. This is the practice. But so many people, they are practicing without knowledge. So they are practicing in the wrong way. They need to put milestones and small tasks to reach and accomplish, which is able to accomplish. Okay. After that, they have to increase their goal. And after the goal, they have to go for the end state, which is the Olympic medal.
So it's being humble,
Yes.
listen and learn from your coach, and then giving to yourself small steps, small accomplishment, and
Yes.
then bigger and bigger and bigger.
But these steps should be reachable.
Okay.
You cannot put steps that you cannot reach. Then you increase these steps, these small tasks, until you get the goals.
Fahid, now I would like to do a sort of game with you. It's a quiz.
Okay.
It's an happiness quiz. I'm traveling around the world to interview remarkable people like you to understand what's your attitude about happiness. Now that you are a champion, now that you are a hero, a national hero, I want to really know your point of view about happiness. So I would like to ask you 10 questions and then let's see what is going on. Okay?
Okay.
What is something small that always makes you smile?
To be honest, the kids smile.
The kids smile.
Yeah.
Okay. Yours?
Any kid smile. Immediately I smile.
What is the first thought when you wake up?
To pray. Every morning, 3:30, I wake up in the darkness. I go to the masjid and I pray. Every day. Every day. Sometimes I miss, but when I miss, I feel the same. Because this is the happiness for me. When I pray, you cannot imagine the happiness that overwhelmed me, the whole body.
What are the 3 most beautiful things in the world for Fahid?
My family, hunting, then hunting.
What was the event that changed your life?
I think the marriage changed my life. I was disordered.
Okay.
After the marriage, my life was changed, really.
I'm surprised. I was thinking, I was expecting the gold medal.
But it doesn't change nothing for me,
Okay.
really. To be honest with you, the medals doesn't change.
You feel the same?
No, I
Fahid?
feel the same. I don't give them more than what is their deserve. Because if you give them more, they will become obstacle. You cannot reach more. That's why I make it like nothing happened. So next step, next step, next step.
Fahid, what are you most scared of?
The war, because the civilian people is the innocent people, and in the war, so many bad things happen to human being.
What does dying means to you?
The main things that the human being or the person, he have to ask himself, is he ready to die or not? Because dying is happening every day and without any reason, because your day is come. But I really every day ask myself, am I ready for dying or not? For myself, I'm not ready. I'm working for that.
Why don't you feel ready? What do you need to...
I want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prepare me for dying and accept me for the heaven. We do a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry, this question...
No, it's perfect, it's perfect.
This question, it's very difficult. But I'm regarding myself, I'm not reading until now, because I have to work more.
What is the perfume of happiness for you?
The Kuwaiti perfume. We call it oud.
Yeah.
This is a pure wooden extract.
What is the most precious thing you own?
I have so many things, but to put the precious on the proper position is your father, your kids. This is the most precious.
Okay.
And your wife. This is the precious.
You can give one and only advice to your children. What would you tell them?
Oh, okay. The advice is put goals for your life, reachable goals. And whatever you want to reach, just write it in your room. And every day look at this goal and task and try to finish it. This is my advice for my kids.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, fine. This is the most important question for me. What is the recipe of happiness for you?
To be honest, every day I make breakfast outside my house for the poor people. And I put water, also cold water outside, coffee, tea, every day, 6:30. I have breakfast here. And believe me, when you go 8 o'clock, you will not find anything outside. It's finished. And this is fantastic for me. I like it. And this is the biggest part of happiness on myself.
Can you say the recipe of happiness for you, then it's kindness. Kindness to the other person.
I agree with it. Yes, it's a kindness. The happiness is the kindness.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Fehaid.
Excuse my English, huh?
No. Thank you so much. It was beautiful learning from you.
Thank you very much.
Your point of view. Thank you so much. It was for me. It's an honor and a fortune.
Thank you very much.
I feel
It's
lucky.
the same. Thank you very much.
But actually now I have a sort of a dream. I would love to see the gold medal.
Yeah,
Is it
I
possible?
will bring it. Sure,
Yeah?
sure.
Wow, it's super heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Wow. Probably the first and the last time that I will touch a gold medal. Please put it as a remember of the...
I put it on mine.
Yeah. Amazing. E Fehaid sarà pure il numero uno nello sport, ma ogni giorno in silenzio è il numero uno per tante persone alle quali cerca di migliorare la vita con generosità e gentilezza. Ecco qui, altri 2 ingredienti preziosi per la mia ricetta della felicità. Grazie, Champ.